Let's turn these handles into these beautiful wooden dark handles. I'll show you how to do it from start to finish. You will need a short piece of fishing line, mine is 0.7 millimeter and about 1 meter long, and take the 3 middle beads on your bag, and then you're going to go down 4 beads on your bag and put the thread through the bead number 4 from the top. You're going to take 3 beads on your right hand side, let the 2 beads down and keep the third one to make a crisscross, just like this. The bottom thread will go through the next green bead on your bag, just like this, and when you do that, pull it to the left as hard as you can, and at the same time, pull the top thread up as hard as you can, and this way your cross will get very secure. Take 2 more beads on your right hand side thread and keep the second bead to make the crisscross, just like this. Again, you're going to pull the bottom thread through your next neighboring green bead on the bag, just like this. Pull it nicely to the left and the other one up. And now you're going to add 2 more beads to your left hand side thread. Let one of them go down and keep the second one for the crisscross. Pull your threads in the opposite direction and you are done with the first row. Now we're going to start the second. Take the left hand side thread and add 3 beads onto it. Let the 2 beads go down all the way and keep the third one to make the crisscross, just like this. Take the right hand side thread and put it into the next neighboring bead on the first row. Pull it to the right and up, just like we did in the other row, but now we're going the other way. Take the top thread and add 2 beads onto it. Let 1 bead go all the way down and keep the second one for the crisscross and pull it all the way down. Now the bottom thread will go into the neighboring grey bead and pull it to the right, and now you're going to add 2 more beads to the right hand side thread and keep the second bead for the crisscross. Now you pull it in the opposite direction again and you're ready with the second row. We're going to do the same thing 2 more times, so we will add 3 beads to the right hand side thread just to continue beading 2 more rows, because the handle that I'm using is quite wide, so I'm going to make 2 extra rows going all the way to the left and then up and all the way to the right with 1 more row. Now we've got 4 rows here, which is enough to cover this handle. You're going to position handle between your new flap and the bag and attach the flap to the green bead on the bag. You're just going to take 1 bead on your right hand side thread and put that thread through the green bead on the bag, making sure that the handle is in place. Now when that's tight enough, you just need to add 1 more grey bead on the bottom thread and make a crisscross with the other thread, positioning that bead in the right place, just like so. Now you're going to take the bottom thread and put it into the neighboring grey bead, just there. And the other thread will go through the neighboring green bead on the bag. And now make sure you pull this thread to the left as hard as you can, and just place another grey bead in there to connect the 2 threads together, and repeat the thing but slightly differently. The top thread will need to go through the green bead on the bag. When that's done, just position another grey bead, this is your last bead, onto the same thread and into the bead on the flap. Pull it nice and tight, and now the other thread will go into the same bead but in the opposite direction, just to secure this flap to the bag. Now we're going to put both of these threads towards the green bead on the bag. The right hand side thread will go into the right hand side bead, just there, the grey one. You can use the tools if you need to pull it out safely. And put the left hand side thread through the left hand side bead on the flap. And now our threads are on the right side of the bag. Pull it as hard as you can, and oh, that is going to help so much. Pull the handle away. We're going to make a knot inside the green bead on the bag. I've chosen that bead. That bead has quite large holes, so I can make a nice knot inside. So I'm just going to go over the left hand side thread and pull the knot inside the bead. Use the tools if you need to, because that is all quite tight. Once the knot is inside, very secure, I'm going to chop off those threads that I don't need, and my handle is attached. It's that easy and it's that beautiful. I've got a few of these handles on my website. Please have a look and add it to the basket when you buy a kit to make a handbag. Thanks for watching. Bye.